You were born in the Stone Age, and this is your entire life. You wake up not in a warm room, but in a cave or a simple shelter made of branches and animal hides. It is cold around you. The smell of smoke from the fire fills the air, and beyond the entrance lies a wild world where humans are not yet the dominant species. Your first memory is hunger, constant hunger. Your stomach hurts so badly that it is difficult to sleep. The adults leave to hunt and may not return for weeks. Sometimes they come back without food. Sometimes they do not all come back. If you want to eat, you have to find food yourself. Sometimes a single small piece of meat requires walking for many miles, enduring cold, rain, and exhaustion. You never know whether today's hunt will be successful or whether you will go to sleep hungry. Even simple food requires enormous effort. You must gather berries, dig up roots, catch fish, or set traps for small animals. Every day is filled with hard work and danger. If you want to stay warm, you must keep the fire alive. If the fire goes out during the night, life becomes much harder. Starting a new fire is not as simple as pressing a button. Sometimes people spend hours rubbing wood together or striking stones to create sparks. That is why fire is treated as one of the tribe's greatest treasures. Around it, people cook food, dry clothes, treat wounds, and gather with their families in the evenings. From childhood, you learn how to survive. You collect berries, carry water, and help the adults. Children in the Stone Age grow up quickly because life demands it. You have no toys or familiar entertainment. Your toys are stones. You watch the adults and learn everything that might help you survive. How to follow an animal's tracks, how to tell an edible plant from a poisonous one, how to hear danger before it arrives. Every day is work. The men leave to hunt carrying spears tipped with sharpened stone. Sometimes the hunt lasts for several days. They track deer, bison, or mammoths, traveling on foot across forests and open plains. Hunting is extremely dangerous. One wrong move and a massive animal can seriously injure or even kill a person. But without hunting, the tribe cannot survive. That is why people work together, surround their prey, use traps, and help one another. When the hunters go after a mammoth, the women sit at the entrance of the cave, staring into the white emptiness of a snowstorm. No one knows if the hunters will return. Sometimes not everyone comes back. The last pieces of meat are given to the children. The adults pretend they are not hungry. But at night, you can hear someone's stomach growling. There is no medicine and no antibiotics in the Stone Age. If an animal wounds you during a hunt, people simply do their best to help. You are carried back to the fire, your wounds are wrapped with animal hides, and everyone waits. No one knows whether you will survive. Nearby sits the tribe's shaman. He throws herbs into the fire, dances, prays to the spirits, and asks the gods to spare your life. Women gather plants, prepare food, repair clothing made from hides, and care for children. Everyone in the tribe has an important role. The elders are important too. They remember hunting routes, seasons, sacred places, and ancient stories. Because of them, knowledge survives and is passed on to the next generation. If you develop a severe toothache, there is little anyone can do. There are no dentists and no painkillers. Sometimes the pain becomes so unbearable that people try to pull the tooth out. They use primitive tools made of stone or bone. Everything happens right beside the fire, without anesthesia. All you can do is endure the pain and hope it gets better. While you sleep, a predator may come, or another tribe. People fear more than wild animals. They fear each other. A rival tribe is a threat. They may take your food, your fire, your women, or your life. That is why people must defend themselves. There are no supermarkets and no food reserves for months ahead. If you find food today, you eat today. If the hunt fails, you must ration what little remains. Sometimes difficult times arrive. Animals migrate away, plants die from the cold, and rivers freeze. Then people become even more careful and value every piece of food. The weather controls much of your life. The summers are hot. The winters are bitterly cold. Sometimes heavy rains fall for days. Sometimes strong winds blow for weeks. You depend completely on nature. There are no heated homes and no modern winter clothing. Only fur, animal hides, and fire help you survive the cold. During harsh winters, many people become sick or die. But humans gradually learn to adapt. They create sharper tools, sew better clothing, and build stronger shelters. Fire becomes a true treasure, providing warmth, light, and protection. Over time, people learn which stones make the best tools, how to secure spearheads more effectively, and how to build more reliable homes. Every new discovery makes life a little easier. In the evenings, the tribe gathers around the fire. Some tell stories about the hunt. Others teach children how to make stone tools. People watch the stars, listen to the sounds of the night, and rest after a long day. Sometimes the shaman performs rituals and tries to explain the forces of nature. Thunder, lightning, the sun, and the moon seem mysterious and powerful. People believe that spirits can help them or punish them. At 16, you get married. Why so early? Because many people rarely live beyond 30. You are given a cave or shelter of your own. Now you have a home. You grow older and become a hunter yourself. You learn how to throw a spear, track animals, and navigate the land. You know which plants are safe to eat and which are dangerous. This knowledge is passed from generation to generation. You begin to understand nature better than many modern people. By watching the sky and feeling the wind, you know when rain is coming. Sometimes the tribe moves to a new place. People follow migrating animals, search for water, and seek safer lands. Life is constantly on the move. Animal hides, tools, food, and small children must all be carried. The journeys can be long and dangerous. Along the way, there are predators, icy rivers, and rival tribes. You will never see cities, cars, or skyscrapers. For you, the entire world is made of forests, mountains, rivers, and endless plains. You have no idea how vast the earth truly is. Yet every new valley and every new forest feels like a great discovery. But this is also the time when humanity begins to change. People learn to work together. They learn to create tools. They learn to understand nature. Gradually, the first cave paintings appear. People draw animals, hunting scenes, and moments from their lives. These are the first attempts to preserve memories. The first steps toward civilization begin here. Every day you survive is a small victory. Life is difficult, but people continue moving forward, adapting, and discovering new things. They have no idea that one day there will be cities, ships, airplanes, and computers. But it is because of their perseverance that humanity will travel such a long road. And perhaps, as you sit beside a fire beneath a sky full of stars, you cannot imagine that thousands of years later, people will live completely different lives. But it all began here, in the Stone Age.